Hey, how's it going, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, and welcome to the update for Sunday's card, March 9th, 2025. Got a comp play coming up. College basketball, we'll get to that in just a moment. Sunday's card for me will be found on my homepage at DocSports.com exclusively. As always, I do have at least one college basketball play for Sunday that we're going to get to. Coming to you earlier than normal, so we can't really give our results on this video. It's about 8 o'clock Eastern time as I'm cutting this video Saturday evening. We've only had two plays go final thus far, a pair of two-star plays. I didn't get there with Tennessee. They won the game but did not cover against Carolina. And then we also had Oklahoma State, which got us the win on Saturday afternoon. 7 stars still to tip off in college. NBA and NHL just getting underway. So we'll recap it all. My next video will probably be on Monday afternoon. We'll start talking about some of these big conference tourney matchups. Sorry for the change in colors. I don't have my remote on me here. I've got Major League on right now out of the background. And as the screen light changes, so does the lighting on my video. But anyway, Major League's worth it, right? We'll get to all the stuff in just a moment, the comp play. Did want to also mention that, listen, if you want to jump on board for the remainder of the college basketball season right through the Final Four in April, we've had real nice runs. In fact, last year and this year combined, February and March, you see it on your screen there, 66 and 37, 14,460 in profits, including 28 and 14 with my last 42 after going 1-1 so far on Saturday. And a little bit different in when it all started. Last year, it was later in February. This year, it was earlier in February. But it's been a heck of a nice run. We look to keep it going, knock on wood, throughout the month of March and into April. But again, one college basketball play so far for Sunday will be on my homepage on Sunday morning if you want to jump on board, and then we'll handicap late Saturday night the NBA and the NHL. These comp plays, the free plays, have been crappy of late. I do realize that. We'll look to start, start a new winning streak here on Sunday, and we're looking at Oregon at Washington. It is senior day in Seattle. This game goes about 3 p.m. Eastern time. The problem for this Washington version is that this is it. They're not going anywhere after this. They have that motivation going for them, senior day, some pride, all that kind of stuff, wanting to upset the Oregon Ducks, but I can't buck the red hot Ducks. Oregon has kicked it into gear. They're on a 6-0 straight up run. They're 5-1 against the spread, or 4-1-1, depending on when you get the one line that could have pushed. But that's Dana Altman in a nutshell for most of his coaching career. There was about a 10, 11-year run in Eugene where in February and March, Altman and the Ducks were 115 and 43 over about a 10-year run. The last 2 years, not as good, barely over 500, but they look to be back on track this year when it comes to February and March, including a 6-game run, as I mentioned, after losing a couple of the games to start the month of February. They are on track right now. They whipped Washington in the first meeting in Eugene, Oregon, and if you look at shot quality metrics, you'll see the score was spot on. I mean, the Ducks crushed Washington on the glass in that game. It took UW making about 63% of their two-pointers just to lose by 11 to the Oregon Ducks. They're a team that's only made 50%, half of their two-pointers all season long, which is not good, well outside the top 200 in college basketball, and they're getting whipped on defense during their current 5-game skid. So, yeah, it is senior night, but I do like the Oregon Ducks to take care of business. The line right now is 6.5 just about everywhere with Oregon, and I think it's a little bit short here. So the Ducks minus the points over Washington is the Sunday comp play. Again, I'll be back here on Monday afternoon or early evening to talk about some of the college basketball conference tournaments. All my plays on the DocSports.com side on my homepage. Let's put them in the win column, everybody. I'm Scott Spreitzer. We'll talk to you again on Monday.